And we are back. So this time we're not going to be heading towards there. I'll take our sniper rifle out because it can close distances with the pull of a trigger. Yeah, I think we'll probably take a sort of outside route, try and get a few locations on the way down, because you can always use a little bit more loot before you get to Diamond City, because there's places to actually sell it, I find. So yeah, thinking about it, let's head over to whatever's over there. This building marker. I think it's like a little department store or something like that, or is that in that direction? It's hard to remember sometimes. So let's head over to this. There's fighting in the distance, gunfire. Oh, how oddly poetic in a way. Oh yeah, I remember what's here. We've got Radar scum. Let's take this bad boy down. Bosh. In fact, tell you what, let's use our sneaky suppressed assault rifle. I didn't actually equip it. What am I like? Where is it gone? Oh, there we go. Okay, right, we're ready. So skeletal, sneaky weapon. Hangman's Alley. This is actually if you're not aware, a settlement. So hopefully, if we clear this out, we get to just commandeer it for our own purposes. Right, I'm ready for you. Let's wait for them and then toss a nade in. Just cause a little bit of havoc that they're not expecting. Another one. No bother. We're out of grenades. Still didn't kill anybody. Let's switch back to the Molotov, and then huzzah! Oh, it's not actually automatic. We've got this this here assault rifle that is single shot only. It's quite unfortunate. It's alright though, we'll change that at some point. Let's take that frag grenade. Nothing decent. Okie dokie, moving on. I think that's us. I think that's cleared everybody out. And then, yay! We can now use the workshop at Hangman's Alley, but it doesn't really matter because we don't have even remotely enough materials to upgrade it to the stage where it would be a thriving settlement. So that'll have to happen another time, if it ever happens at all, because our character, he's not concerned about all this Commonwealth nonsense. He just wants to see to the end of the day so that he can wake up once again in the world that he once called home. So sad, so sad. Okay, there's no real need for us to be using that right now then, so let's just well, we're back in hidden, so let's get the sniper rifle out again, see if we can't just drop people from afar before they become an issue. Vault 88 over there, could do that, but I mean, I'm like, nah, not right now. Let's one thing at a time. One thing at a time. We can maybe see Vault 88 another day, because we'll get the locations that it's close to, so it's not a big issue. Hopefully. Maybe it'll turn out to be a massive issue. Maybe we get there and they're like, here, did you know that Vault 88 is in an absolute state? It's on fire. Then if you'd gone, then you could have saved it. Oh shit, that's Diamond City security. Oh no, what have I done? Maybe if I put my weapon away, it'll be like, fair enough. You win this round. Oh, dearie me, this was a mistake. I need him to come back into the open so that I can just silently put him down. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. I feel like I've aggroed every single one of the Diamond City security. Let's just finish him. Shh. Nobody saw a thing. Nobody saw a thing. Right, what have you got for me? Bottle cap, 38 rounds, and oh cool, they've actually, I didn't realise that their armour was actually, like, equipable armour. Interesting. I've never killed a Diamond City security before. I'm too kind. I don't think we're oh, we can totally get him from here. Ah, not quite. Get this fella though, the skirmisher. Let's from behind. Oh, I missed. Oh no. There we go. There's the hit I was looking for. And then there's number 2 hanging about down here. Right, that behind the arm, that's where they tell you to shoot big game. In the shadow above their elbow. I'd feel if only we'd encountered this R91 assault rifle first, because then we could have upgraded it from the beginning, but it wouldn't make sense to toss away the one that we did find. We got ball caps, we got 38 rounds, not bad. not bad. We're finding all sorts of stuff on these here super mutants, because they, well, they're good as far as loot goes, so we're pretty well set out. I wonder what the other one's gonna have. Untold treasures. Oh, well, we found bits of them. Bottle cap, 38 rounds. Maximum capacity powerful pipe sniper rifle. Pretty cool, but not really our scene. And a completely anemic steamer trunk full of loot there, which is unfortunate. We are just level 10 though, so bear with me on that front. We'll eventually get some decent loot. We have been finding disproportionately powerful weapons, I must say. We've been looking out in that regard. Took a little bit of falling damage, but it's okay. It's okay. Our intrepid Bear Chills is strong enough in the knees and the ankles to easily handle a fall off of a reasonable sized roof. Thankfully that turret didn't just decide to blast us, so we can make our way into Diamond City. Hooray! We have made it. We have made it thusly to the jewel of the Commonwealth, I believe is what they call it, and truly a jewel it is. Unfortunately though, we have to sit through this bullshit with Piper. Piper. You think we could just rock up like, here, I am in a world of shit, I have done all sorts of stuff, I've been saving lives, let me the hell in, I am going to be an asset to your fine city. And they'd be like, yeah, you probably will be, we'll let you in, no bother. And then they'd just do the big thing, and then I'd be like, sorry Piper, not you, and just leave her outside. And then she'd die, because Piper is terrible. And everybody inside knows that, but they can't just chuck her out, because then you'd get like the one or two folk who were like, Piper's actually not that bad. They would complain in Diamond City, and that would cause a rift, and the mayor would have to have them shot. And well, you don't want that happening, because then that's like a police state. And then I would come in and I'd be like, here, you're shooting people, and then he'd be like, nah, it was Piper's fault. And I'd be like, nah, that's not true. But then I would kill them, and then that would just lead to the fall of Diamond City, so we can't be having that. So let's just feed Piper a line and let her do her thing, because I think it's easier at this stage to just let her believe that she's important, because otherwise she'll just get a bit freaky, and well, I've just described what could happen in that eventuality. It's a fiasco, is the good old Diamond City, jewel of the Commonwealth. Truly. We should, and as it rises, looking all handsome. I don't take orders from you. No, I won't take it easy. You suck. Worst of the companions right here, hands down, and that includes Kate. Piper is terrible. Look, you've heard it here first. You may think, if you think otherwise, post in the comments, call me an asshole, and I will promptly not listen to you. That's just kidding. I will listen to you. I'll take it right to heart, and it'll be horrible. But yeah, screw Piper. Actually, to be fair, it's probably a fight between Piper and Kate for worst companion. I'm not like nothing to do, like they are like the two only females, but like if you want your female characters to be interesting, then make them interesting. Curie's a good female character. Curie's got it right. But we'll see. Maybe I'll get Curie. Maybe I'll have Curie come about with us, but that wouldn't really make sense. So no. So we're just being like, yeah, we're looking for the bairn, and then bizarrely, like he's just like, no, sorry. And that's all. Like I can't help you. Like you've lost a bairn, and he has been through here. But no, I'm not gonna help you. It'd be too much resources. Like too much resources. You've got a PI living there. You think he could have just been like, you could try talking to Nick down the way. He's a robot. He's a synth, and he's really good at detecting though.
Look, I gotta go get settled in.
Oh, but nah, Nick's not there. Of course.
I have an idea for an article.
Oh come on, Piper. Can you please cease it? I am exaggerating. Piper isn't quite as bad as I make out, but she isn't really very interesting to say one thing. Right, let's talk to this fella, Danny, old Danny Sullivan. He's like, you've been playing games again with me, and you can just be like, sorry. And he accepted that, and he, on top of that, he's like, tell you what, you can be level 11 now, and I'm like, thanks. So let's get our perk once this boy's finished. The bairn has been, my bairn's been napped. Danny, he's off, he's lost.
I just need a little information.
So we take a bit of information, but he's like, I'd rather not give you this information. You seem like, I mean, like you've got the hat, glasses thing going on. You look a lot like a raider, sir. And I'm like, well, I mean, that's where I get my clothes. Alright, so level up. I don't have to just fill the dead air with shit chat. Let's see what we can actually upgrade now. When can we get rank 2 a sniper? Non-automatic scoped rifles have a chance of knocking down your target. Well, to be honest, they've got pretty much 100% chance of killing them, so we won't bother with that. There's awareness. That's for scrubs. I don't want to use awareness. It's not actually for scrubs. It's probably really useful. I've never used awareness because it's just like just plug shots at them anyway. It doesn't really matter. Apart from rad scorpions and robots, you're not meant to use energy weapons on those because they're reflective. It makes sense. I am thinking we do something a little bit. Could get Lady Killer just to be funny. What rank are we of Charisma 4? Yeah, I think I'm going to take Science, just so that we get access to some of the new weapon mods, because I have, I've got cut weapon mods restored, I've got the new R91, I've got lots of new weaponry related stuff, and it'll be good to have the crafting skills so that we can make use of them thusly. I would say so. So let's move on into Diamond City. I know that's not very interesting, it's not got much pop to it, but you know, it'll pay off, I'm telling you. Once we've got like recon scopes and like chain lasers just strapped to the side of our sawn-off shotgun, then it'll be pretty fantastic. Disclaimer, sawn-off shotgun does not get the option of a chain laser stuck on the side, so don't hold your breath for that one. But I'll figure something out, I'll make it interesting. Don't worry, I'm on fire. Piper, I'm just going to ignore you, thank you very much. Let me move in, everybody's very polite. You're like, wow, our character's like, holy shit, I've never seen a shantytown of this magnitude. And everybody in Diamond City's like, shantytown, how fucking dare you? What's a shantytown? And we're like, oh, sorry about that. These two favourite characters in the whole game, potentially. Just him and his ma, he's like, ma, leave me alone, ma, I'm waking. And she's just like, oh, Johnny, you'll never listen to me. You never respect your mommy. And then my second favourite character, Takahashi. Just say yes. It's all he understands. Tell me a joke. That's all he says.
What are you saying?
He is Takahashi, and he is a noodle salesman. We'll buy a noodle. Thanks to 56 caps. We will not buy a noodle. Dude, you trying to fool? You think they would have a set rate and we wouldn't have to barter with the noodle bot, but unfortunately that's just not the world we live in. Can chimes, disarm them for 9 cans that you can sell right back to Percy here. He saw you take his cans, but he'll buy them off you. He's not fussed. He is not fussed at all. He's a maverick, is Percy the robot. So I'm gonna just quickly run through all my stuff and see what shit that we want to sell. Yeah, basically just hang on, flogged all the useless shit. Like, I mean, you could argue that like the drugs will come in useful eventually, but I'll be honest with you, I am never in a million years gonna walk up to a fight and think, "Ken what? Now's the time. I am gonna nail some Med-X just in case I die." I mean, Med-X is pretty much literally useful because the damage useless because the damage resistance just won't even factor in when the enemy are doing 4 times as much damage to us. I mean, yeah, feasibly it could, but yeah, I've left a few Jet. Because Jet's actually kind of useful, but as far as buff out, Mentats, Psycho buff, like no, never. Just I'm never gonna take the time to use those. I'm not role playing as a chem addict or anything like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I used it to buy 77, 45 rounds so that we can make a little bit of use of the what am I trying to say? The tactical submachine gun that we've got here. Because we never got a chance to. I bought them before, but then I died, and it wasn't pretty. What can we? I wonder if there's anything we can do to that. No, we've not got any junk. Of course, there isn't anything that we can do. Get your bloody head screwed on straight, Krun. Who are you talking to here? You can't do that. You've never been able to do that. You're just filling. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Right. So, technically, we haven't actually learned where Nick Valentine is. Okay, Piper, where are you? I'm coming to your house. Public occurrences. She lives where she works. How convenient. She rolls out of bed at like half 11 at night. Oh no, I'd rather not. Nah, a paper. I don't need it. No, I really don't need it. Sounds like nonsense. That can't be true. There's never people taking people away in the night. This is the future we live in. I'm not. Why is she calling me blue? I'm not blue. Honestly, you are just a font of offensive nonsense. It's been a bad day.
Not like a cozy day in the vault, huh?
Because it has been a bad day. We died like 6 times.
You're not wearing the blue jumpsuit.
Probably more.
With the pip. So here's the deal.
Like, how does she even know about these things? Or did we maybe mention it in front of her when we abridged the conversation? Alright, Piper, I'll tell you the whole paper thing. So what happened in the vault? Well, nothing. It was just a regular old vault. So how's Diamond City? Well, I think I've been having too much fun blowing things up. Because Diamond City is a pace drop. Slows down for a while. Slows down. So what was the situation? Well, a man took Sean.
I hope that's true.
On his own. It wasn't a shadowy group. Of course, there can't be an institute. Don't be silly. And then finally, find who's responsible and make them pay. That is my advice. Sort it out yourself, because the authorities in the wasteland are subpar. Thanks, Piper. I'll go talk to Nick Valentine and be gone from you, and hopefully never see you again. Piper's available to be your companion. Good God, no, run, dog meat. Oh, phew, got out of there before any altercations took place. Thank the Lord Almighty. Okay, dokie. Oh, what's happening here? He's got his pal. But we've got to just... I missed. Everyone's like, what's this idiot doing? Put your fucking gun down. Behave yourself. Wonder what Riley will say to us. I can't believe you shot my brother. Your brother's dead. He would have killed you. Because that's the facts. We stick to the facts. I can imagine you do need a minute. His head was just clean off. That was brutal. I'm sorry for that. But I did miss once, so... Oh, sorry.
Officer?
What were you saying?
Thanks for the help, but I got a mess.
He's got a mess to deal with. Oh, well, I just want to know what happened, officer.
Guy pulls a gun on his own.
But we were the one that killed the man, so you'd think that we would know something about what was going on. But in fact, we actually didn't. I just shot him in the head just to see what would happen. I thought it would be quite interesting. Arturo, you weren't even at work yet. What are you doing out here, honestly? Right, so let's head around to Nick Valentine's detective agency. But wait! Because I think this will be the end of a part. No, not quite yet. We'll talk to the residents of Valentine's detective agency first. We are in no rush. Right. It's old Ellie. Ellie. Young Ellie Perkins is here. She's like, oh, Nick, you've left me, Nick. And I'm like, who's Nick? I know you must be busy, but I won't take up long, hen. She's like, no, sorry, that's not part of it. Is it picture on the milk carton time? If only, eh? How would she know about the picture in the milk carton thing? Right. Gonna drop a thing right here. So they make it clear that a lot of like for example, in Diamond City, they don't know what baseball was anymore. Like the baseball is they think it was a sport where they ran at each other and fought with baseball bats, and
Love to help.
yeah, so that shows that like old world concepts have been completely corrupted over time. So how would she possibly know about like pictures on milk cartons and such like? That doesn't make much sense to me. I mean, to be fair, she does work for a detective, so it's possible that they've maybe got like reading material on shit like that. But I mean, like, how often do you see books that are like 101 ways to find a missing person? Like, I've never seen that. So there's a little thing. If you've got any further notes on that subject, then please feel free to drop them in the comments. I would love to hear if there is some kind of justification for her knowing about pictures on milk cartons. But well, there you go. We got the Zeta Invaders holotape game. That's fun. Yeah, so that's food for thought there. I don't know what was happening there. She was like, Nick Valentine's he's gone, I'm missing and that, you've got to go find him. And we're like, do we have to? And she's like, well, in life, if you want to find your son, then find a detective who can find your son. We're like, okay, I suppose so. And on that magnificent twist that it so was, I am going to have to end here because, as you can probably tell, my throat is turning itself inside out and I don't know what's going on there. In the next part, we'll probably roam around Diamond City picking up all the little shitty side quests, and then we'll head out towards Nickville. Or maybe towards Vault 88. We'll probably go and see Vault 88 in the next couple of parts at some point, but we'll have to see. Anyway, until next time, which actually will be right now. So, I should really do this at what I think is the middle point, but it doesn't really matter. There will be another episode after this today, but until you see that, have a very nice time doing what you're doing. Remember, you can follow me on Twitter at GTWCrun or on Facebook, www.facebook.com/gamesdonewithcrun. Remember to please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Any of them would be very much appreciated, and even if you didn't enjoy them, please leave a comment anyway, because I love to hear about my own shortcomings, because then I can resolve them and become a stronger being than any other human being on Earth. Hopefully, maybe, probably not. But at any rate, thank you very much for watching, thank you very much for your time, and I will see you again next time. Bye bye for now.